Okay, now normally when you open ChatGPT, it will definitely, it's a very good thing to log on so that it can be personalized. But sometimes you can still stay log out and still work. But it's always good for you when you log on with your account, you create account for yourself. So anytime you log on, you keep the record of all your information, what you have typed on ChatGPT. Since I've been using my ChatGPT now, I have all the record, all my log are still saved there. So I can only make reference to it. But if you do not sign in, of course, you do not have the record of all this information. So you click login. Some people actually click on sign up, but it's good for you to, many people these days sign it because we already have our Gmail, and that's what they call, what's the name? Is it Confederation sign up? So that you don't need to start creating account for different interface, because there are a lot of websites now that everybody goes from day to day. So how many accounts do you want to create? How many passwords do you want to remember? Already we have our Gmail. So it's always good to log in with our Gmail. So when you click on login, continue with Google. Some people can continue with Microsoft accounts, with Apple, depending on the type of device you have. So for those who use Android, so continue with Google. So if you have multiple email address on your system, it's going to ask you which of the emails you want to use to log in. So basically, I normally use my primary Gmail to log in. So I click on this. Okay, now that we can see it's coming, you are going to see our interface, our ChatGPT. This is one of the, of course, if I'm not wrong, I think ChatGPT, OpenAI pioneer this generative AI. Okay, so this is the very common one that everybody knows. So once you say that I know ChatGPT, of course, they know that you are knowledgeable about AI. So when you start, of course, you are going to have your fresh prompts. So just like what the facilitator also said yesterday about prompt, this is where you type in your prompt, the information. The quality of your prompt matters a lot. But one good thing about AI these days is that even when you type and you make a mistake, spelling mistake and everything, it's going to correct you. You don't even need to bother about how super your English is. What really matters is the quality of the instruction given to AI at a particular point in time. Now, let's look at the last exercise we talked about, the meter, to calculate the percentage of the unit of the electricity bill. So now let me put in my prompts. If I get, it doesn't matter either case sensitive, whether you use small letter, whatever, it doesn't matter. My prompt will definitely different from your own prompt. Okay, so but let me just type it. If I get 28 units of 28 units from 2000, okay, and now I get 8 units after increment. It might be too long. What is percentage increment? Okay, let's see what is going to happen. The good thing about it is it's going to even show you the step. You know, it's going to show you the step, how the calculation is being done, how it arrived to the solution. That's one good thing about it. So let's see how it goes. So I just quickly type this prompt to see that the prompt, the mistake, the grammatical, everything, it doesn't really matter. The most important is that you should be able to communicate with ChatGPT. And let's see. Old value is 28 unit, new value is 8 unit. Can you see the percentage? What happened? This may, this by what? There's something wrong with my prompt. Can somebody correct my prompt, please? Yes, there's a problem with the prompts. If I get 28 units from 2,000 Naira, and now I get 8 units after, I get 8 units after, so the prompt is wrong. It's only telling me the increment, so, and that's not what I want. Now, at this point, I can refine my prompt without typing it all over again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For example, let's say even I don't want to edit it. I meant, let me shift up so that you can see. Can you see my, okay, can you see my?
Yes.
When I got 8 units with same amount of 2,000, what is the agreement? I don't want to even change the mistake of what, so it doesn't matter. But these are just the things you are. Can you see the answer is 250%? My prompt, initially, if you look at my prompt, it's not being specific. I said if I get 28 units from 2,000 and now I get 8 units after increment, what is percentage increment? You can see that it's different. What I really meant is that with 2,000 naira, I receive 28%. I mean 28 units. But now, with the increment, if I use that same 2,000 naira, I'm getting 8 units. That is what I want to type. But this statement doesn't actually meant that. So instead of me to edit this, I can edit the message. You know, this is an edit button now. This is a pencil icon. You can click to edit, or you can just say, you can just refine your prompt without necessarily edit that one. That is because I'm not, you may not, because it's part of what I want to teach later, refining your prompt. Okay. So just like all this record, even much later, if you want to refer to the allocation of units based on the amount after so many times, it's still going to memorize it. If you look at top now, you can see save memory. So there are a lot of things that, you know, as you are typing, ChatGPT is keeping memory of what activity that is going on. Okay, this is just an example of what you can do with what do you call it, with AI. At this point, is there any question, anything we want to clarify before we proceed? Okay. Let me take off
see your screen. Someone said they cannot see your screen.
They cannot. You mean the ChatGPT screen?
Yes.
Wow. How many people cannot? Please, if you cannot see my screen, can you confirm you cannot see my screen? Because I can see it's visible.
It said raise it up a bit. I should push it up a bit.
Okay. Okay, search, or you want to do Canva. Okay, or ordinarily you just want to go to your prompt directly. But this is just the basic for communicating with our ChatGPT without necessarily go to, but of course we are going to talk about image later. Okay, but this is just our normal where you can just put in. And somebody said, I can only see you presenting. Is there another person that cannot see my screen, please? Because at this point, it's very key that everybody can see my screen. AI in education and business. As we know that on this call, just percentage of teachers is even less than other area of our life. You know, I know we have somebody who is from fire service, we have somebody who is a civil servant, a lot of people with different areas. So it's not only meant for teachers, okay, but we are going to talk about both in education and business, okay, or offices. As a teacher, you know, we can use ChatGPT or any other tools to write lesson plan, write our report, do our grading and student feedback. Okay, there are some specific AI. I'm going to also show it to us now if I move away from this screen. We call it Magic School. It's specifically designed for school. If you're a teacher, you want to write your lesson plan, instead of you to start struggling, instead of you to start bothering yourself on how to start writing your prompt, you can now pick, oh, it's for grade 2, it's for grade 3, it's for year 5, year 10, early year. You can pick the year, you can pick the age, and before you now put in your topic, then you can now submit, and it's going to generate the lesson plan for you. You know, these are the type of, you know, people develop it to write on So we have a lot of tools like that. But of course, if you know how to prompt, you can do that directly on ChatGPT with the quality of your prompt. There are a lot of people now, they call themselves prompt engineer because they are very, very good in generating prompts. There are people like that, they are very, very good in generating prompt. Of course, lesson plan, we can write it. So I'm going to give example. We are going to write, on this demo, we are going to create a lesson plan. For business, people write a lot of emails. You want to send professional emails to people. You want to write a proposal, a marketing copy, product idea. Just like the facilitator said yesterday about story. I might say that, okay, I want to start a pure water business company. This pure water is going to be located in Gadua, in Abuja. This is the potential, this is the capital I have. You all these things, the way you are thinking it, you can be writing it down on the prompt. At the end of the day, you can say, I want you now to help me to design, to develop a feasibility study for this business. You will be amazed on the type, the quality of the report you are going to get. Of course, we are going to experiment it. And I want all of us to have that at the back of our mind that everybody will come up with a prompt that we are going to place here and we are going to see the results. And you cannot see that all of us will not have the same result based on the fact that we have different prompts. Okay, so that's the way business uses it to get their emails, proposal, and any other product idea they have. So look at this prompt now. Create a lesson plan for year 8 ICT, okay, or computer student computer study on networking with objectives, activities, and assessment question. You can see that this is well detailed than just create a lesson plan for year 8 ICT on networking. But I've specified that I want the objectives, I want the activities, I want the assessments. Some people can even say they want the starter. You can even say that, okay, I want the number, this is the number of assessment I want. Okay, it's all depending on the way. So I'm going to use this one now to create, we are going to generate a lesson plan with this prompt. And I want somebody to volunteer to now reframe this prompt so that we can see what is going to be the difference in our outputs. Okay? So let me go back to my ChatGPT now, and let me share. I have to start going from, So can you see the screen now? Can you confirm you can see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Good. Now let me take out the prompt. That's exactly that same prompt. I don't want to type it again. Let me just copy it, paste. Create a lesson plan for year 8 ICT on networking with objective, activities, and assessments, and assessment question. Okay, lesson plan, ICT, year 8, the topic, introduction to computer networking, 40 to 60 minutes, the date. Okay, now if I don't want 40, if my period is not 40 minutes, if I like, I may edit my prompt. If I like, I may decide to redefine it. I may all refine my my prompts. I mean, I can put another prompt by refining it and specify exactly what I want. So now we have our lesson objective. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to do all this. Of course, I just say networking. You can see he has tailored it to year 8 students, which of course, what is computer networking, LAN 1, MAN, these are the basic things. Instructional materials, you need a projector, you need a network diagram, the lesson structure. That's helped me to specify that, okay, in 5 minutes, this is the way I'm going to deliver my lesson. Begin with lesson, how do you share photo or video with your friend or play multiplayer? These are the starter. This is a good starter, to start the topic in the class. So I'm going to use 5 minutes for it. So you can you see that it can within that 60 minutes, okay, it has do it for me 5 minutes for starter, 20 to 35 minutes to develop my for my lesson, you know, which of course is going to cover the definition, the type of computer, networking, importance, and of course the class activity is 10 minutes. We have 2 activities. Now, if I want 5 activities, this is where I can now refine it. Oh, sorry, I want you to generate 5 activities for me. Okay. Oh, sorry, I want, look at, we have activities, 2 activities, and we have 5 different assessments. Okay. And of course, there's an assignment. These are the things that ordinarily as a teacher, I will start be bothering myself. Oh, I want to teach my student networking. I started researching. What are the questions I'm going to give them? But with this, I'm going to concentrate on what matters a lot rather than thinking, oh, what will my lesson plan will be? Because this is one of the major challenge of teachers in school, asking them to write lesson plan for each week. But some teachers, some school, they will ask you to write lesson plan for each lesson. You know, if you have 4 periods in a week, you have to write lesson plan for each period. So tedious, but with AI, it's assisting a lot of people. Now I can say, please, I want the lesson plan for 45 minutes, 45 minutes with 10 assessment question. Okay. It's going to revise it for you. So it's now 45 minutes. The objective is there. The instructional material is there. Now it's going to be based on 45 minutes. Sometimes it can even, some of the things it has generated before, it can even refine it, you know, for you, it can realign it in another way. Okay. See, now I have 10 assessments. Okay, and of course I have assignments. So it's going to ask me, I can, with my prompt, it asks me that, do I want it to be created in a formatted Word template? If I want it all like just want, I say yes. It's going to give me. Just like the way I'm using it here, and I may be definitely different from the way other people are using it. But the most important thing is that how do we get the best out of it? That's what really matters. You know, at the end of this training, probably you might have used it in a particular way or not. But at least you will definitely, you know, now I can now click on it to download my lesson plan in Microsoft Word. It has generated it so easy for me. So I don't need, so all I need to bother myself as a teacher is to concentrate on how to deliver this lesson in class, not to start planning or start thinking about to, you know, write my lesson plan. Is there any question? No. Okay, I can see a question that as a businessman, how do I use ChatGPT to calculate my profit? Let me see. I like ChatGPT to calculate trading profit and loss account of a business. Snake business, I started with you. Okay, this same prompt now. So unlike you see, sometimes when I'm chatting with somebody, sometimes I'm chatting with friends, they will just contact me on chat that, please, sorry, how can I do something? It is the same thing. They type on WhatsApp for me. It's what I'm going to put on prompt to get the result and give them. Okay, so now what we're going to do now, I will go to the prompt, get this question type, I will type it out and go to my prompt now. As a businessman, how do I use ChatGPT to calculate trading? This is and this is. So let's see what it's going to give us. Because you ask a question, as a businessman, how do I use ChatGPT to calculate trading, profit and loss account of a business? Snail, you, of course, you have your starting capital 2.5 million naira 6 months ago, and I have 1.8 million worth of Snail cash. Okay, you see, it has given you gather key information. Initial capital is 2.5 million. The value of the Snail is 1.8. The cash at hand and in bank, you state them, it's 1.8 million. You can separate them. You already have your expenses incurred, your revenue, see the computation. Okay. So after the calculation, you can now see step 3, use ChatGPT for tracking. Prepare a profit and loss account. Okay. Calculate your return, projected future, and all these things will be maintain a simple record. Okay. Okay. But ideally, of course, you all know that you want to do your calculation, you have to use it in Microsoft Excel. So it can guide you to set up a template for you. From that template, so let's say yes. Okay. So from that template, you are going to have a template where you will be putting your profit, your income, your expenses at the return on investment at the end of the day. So it cannot generate a spreadsheet for us. So that spreadsheet is now a template that you cannot modify. Even if this template is not good enough for you, okay, you can now still prompt it. You can redefine your prompt to give you whatever you want. Okay, this is so let's download our tracker. Click on it, it's going to download coming, it's downloading it. So a spreadsheet has been created for me. Okay. So let me share the, we already used 1 hour. So I want to really, sorry. Let me share the spreadsheet so that at least we have idea of what. So this is Snail business spreadsheet generated by AI. So just to tell you, there is no only text that it can generate, but I think I'm having, so it's coming up. Please, can you confirm you can see my screen?
No, your screen is not up yet.
Okay, I think it's network problem. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet generated. This is just small thing in what AI can, of course, can generate. Okay, because some people may not even know the idea. They don't have principle of accounting. How do they even start doing their calculation and everything? But with, with the help of this, it's going to give you, at least going to set you in the right direction so that you can start keeping the record of your. I think we are done with that. So let me just continue with okay. Okay. Now we are still going to write a business proposal. Okay, we are still going to write a business proposal. I don't want us, because by the time I move to switch to the Google Chrome, I don't want to come back again because I still have a lot of prompts. Like I've said, I want people to see how it's working. Okay. So I think we've talked about what generative AI is all about. Of course, creating I hope you are, can you see my screen, please? Okay,
yes,
fine.
We can.
Introduction to generative AI. What is generative AI? Create new content, text, image, and code. just like yesterday when I was when the facilitator asked us to give the prompt that we want. My prompt was that I want AI to develop a code, MQL code for me that is going to trade, for trading, for those who actually trade foreign exchange markets. Of course, I've done it in the past and I'm still using it to do it. It can write a complete code for you. It can write a complete application for you. So just name it. It's going to write the code. You can run the code. When it's not working, you can tell, sorry, there's a problem on this social line. Can you correct it for me? It's going to tell, oh, sorry, let me quickly review it and correct it until your project is done. So these are all the things. So when we're talking about creating text and everything, it has to do with information that is purely text. Code is also a text when you're writing a program, okay? And of course, we are talking about ChatGPT, which is meant to that use it. I'm going to also show you DeepSeek. When we move later to, so we have Power, we have Jasper, we have Canva, Magic Write. So these are all the tools. These are just examples of tools. We also have Meta AI now. It's also wonderful, especially in generating images. It's fantastic too. And of course, we have talked about how it improves our quality of work, it saves times, okay? And of course, it gives you a lot of ideas. You can even ask, you want to do a business in a particular area. You can give it, okay, I have this area I'm living. I'm living in a outskirts of town where there are a lot of people. It's a development area. We have schools, we have hospital, we have farm settlement, we have this, we have that. Can you just suggest the type of business I can do due to the fact that I have this also amount? I have a structure on ground, I have this also land in place. Don't be surprised, it's going to give you a wonderful business idea that you can do. Okay, so these are the type of, generative AI is not limited. It all depends on the type of prompt you give to it and you are going to get your result. Okay, so we are still going to demonstrate some professional emails in a second, please. Now let's look at mastering the prompt. I'm not going to waste more time on prompt. It has been explained yesterday extensively. Let us be specific on our prompt. What you want. I want you to write a lesson plan. I want you to write a proposal. Okay? Provide your context. What do you actually want to write? On what content? You have to provide it specific. And your output, even you can say it from your prompt that I want my output to be in this particular format. You can say I want it in table format. I want it. All these things you can specify it, from the prompts. Okay, and of course you have to continue refining. That's exactly what we have done. We refine our prompt. Of course, AI is not 100% right. The whole idea is that if you get your prompt, 80% of the work, you let the 20% of the work you can do it yourself. You can have something, modify something, so that everything will not just be copy and paste. But trust me, if two of us enter the same prompt in ChatGPT, be rest assured that we can get the same results. But it's generally believed that everybody will not think the same way. If I give a task now, by the time we give a task now and everybody go to break room now, you will see that everybody will come with different prompts. We are not going to have the same prompt. And that is the beauty of it. Look at this example now. We have one for teacher and we have another for business. Write a 3-paragraph end of time report for a student improving in maths but struggling in writing. It's specific. We want 3 paragraphs. You just go say write end of time report. You want 3 paragraphs. You can say that you want 3 paragraphs of maybe 5 lines. You want 3 paragraphs of 2 lines. Okay? You can even specify that you should consider the gender of the student when you are writing it. So be specific, provide your context, all these things, you are going to get your results. Also look at the business. Draft a 1-page proposal for a school partnership to supply laptop. Okay? It's still not specific enough, but this prompt can still be expanded. It can still be expanded. Okay? to be more, to provide more context to it. Not a school partnership to supply laptop. You may want to narrow it down. Okay, so that you get a particular result. So the way I will see this prompt, it might be different from the way other, what do you call it? Some other people will see the prompts. Okay, but example of our specifics that you have to be specific, you have to provide your contents and the format you want it. So the way your output is now determine how you are going to refine your prompts to get the desired results. Okay. Now, if we are going to go into a breakout session. So before we go into a breakout session now, okay, I will want to, the way we are going to break ourselves has to be in a, so those who are actually interested in teaching, in school environment, we are going to have you in one group. Those who are business professional will be in another group. And those who are civil servants, they are going to be in another group. So we are going to have 3 groups. Okay? I think, is that okay?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay, that's
fine.
Okay. Yeah, how do we, those who want to go to, so that well, probably I will call the name so that
No,
we can now,
let's,
or how do we
so
break
sorry.
off?
Let's have
How do we
let's
do it?
have everyone put in the chat box your area. If you're an educator, put in the chat box that you're an educator. If you're a business professional, you work in the private sector, put in the chat box. And then if you are a civil servant, then you put in the chat box so that we can have that easily. Please put in the chat box your area so that we can have the breakout session. Put in the chat box your area. I'm an educator. I'm a business owner. I work in the private sector. Put in the chat box, please. Please put in the chat box your area. Okocha Joy, please put in the chat box. Ayabavi, put in the chat box. Okay, Negare, please put in the chat box. Abdul Bade, put in the chat box your area. Please put in the chat box. Put in the chat box your area, please. Let's have this done quickly. Put in the chat box your area. Frederick Victory, please put in the chat box. Mary Adeduro, we're waiting for you. Ruwaide Aliu, we're waiting. Please put in the chat box your area. Let's have the breakout session. Put in the chat box, please.
So please, so why I'm calling?
Put in the chat box, please. Eka Nsikan, please put in the chat box your area. Deborah Joseph, please put in the chat box your area.
Basically, everybody here are educators.
No, not everybody is an educator. No.
What I have here so far, what I have here so far on the chat box, educator. Yes, Collins is educator
Business
stroke business
professional.
person, but it cannot be in can't be in two rooms at the same time. So education and national building. Okay. Lecturer is also educator. Okay. So only we have one business professional for now. So majority of people are educator now based on the information we have on the group. So what is the suggestion? What should we do since most of people are educator now? Because I've already broken the group into two. So I discovered that most of people, apart from Mr. Jonah,
Okocha
that
Joy
is
is
business
not a
professional.
business, is not an educator.
That means that
Okocha Joy, she's not an educator.
what is the category? What is the category, please?
She should be in the business. She works as an organization. I work with an organization, so she's not an
Work with an
educator.
organization. Okay, so you can put same together with Mr. Jonah. Okay.
Sikan is not an
Okay.
educator. Deborah Joseph is not an educator. I'm not sure. Frederick Victory is not an educator. We have Ruwaide Aliyu. Okay, Frederick Victory is an educator. Okay. Ruwaide Aliyu. Please, if you're on the call, I'm not sure.
So can you,
Yeah, we are 14. Ruwaide is an educator. Okay. We are 14. We can have three
oh,
groups. We can have three groups.
okay, now we have we let me call the three groups now. Educator, we have Ayaba V, Collins, Deborah, Eka, Frederick. Okay, we have administrator. Eka is a business. Frederick Fikri is an educator. Mary is an educator. And Cynthia is an educator. Okay, while in business, we have, okay, Antonia Joseph is an educator, right? So we have the
Yeah.
business, we have Ayola, Jonah, and Heka. So three people in business.
Deborah
Okay.
Joseph is also in business.
So
Deborah Joseph
offices, I
also.
think the office will join, Okocha should join the business too. What about Rwanda, please, Ali?
She's an educator. She's
Okay.
an educator. Right.
Okay. So I think so Ayo, Eka, Jonah, and Okocha, those are the four people as in the business room. So let me break it out now. So we are
Deborah
going to give
Joseph
5 minutes, please.
Deborah Joseph should be in the business room. She's not an educator.
Deborah Joseph. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So 5 minutes. Hello? Am I? Hmm. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. You're welcome back. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everybody, you're welcome back. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, you are welcome. You are welcome back. I think we have still
From
have Cynthia not back
oh,
yet. Is Cynthia back?
sorry,
Okay,
did we
fine.
leave
Everybody's
the
back
other
now.
room?
Yes, you are back to the main group now.
Oh, okay.
So, as an educator, prompt, did you come so that we can enter the prompt for everybody to see, please? Who is your representative?
Okay, who is that?
Mr. Jonah is our representative of business.
Hello, can you hear me?
Collins is our
Yes.
representative.
Okay, Mr.
Mr. Yola,
Ayabafi.
we are all representative.
All right, so Collins and Ayabavi will help us.
Oh, am I? Should I
Okay,
read
you
it
have the
out?
floor now,
Oh,
please. Can you go ahead?
Yes, Collins, please go ahead.
okay. So I should create a lesson plan for year three, age 7 to 8, on the subject of basic science and the topic classes of food. So on ChatGPT brought out the lesson objectives. Can I read? Should I go ahead and read?
Yes,
Okay, please go.
please.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So the first one is identify the different classes of food, that's in brackets, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals and water. Number two, understand the role of each food class in keeping your body
Sorry,
healthy.
please, sorry, it's breaking. I cannot hear you, please. Can
Okay.
you come again?
Yes, I'll come again. Number one, identify the different classes of food. In brackets, we have carbohydrates, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, and water. Number two, understand the role of each food in class in keeping your body healthy. Number three, we have the class to classify the foods in their appropriate groups. Examples, the ones that fall under carbohydrate, the ones that fall under proteins. Number four, to apply knowledge of food classes through hands-on activities and discussion. So we have our materials needed on the other line where you provide flashcards with images and names of different foods, a large poster or chart for food pyramid, small bowls of plates, the markers, the crayons, the large sheet of paper, the printed food class worksheet for assignments, then a cutout or real examples of different foods. Talk about the bread, meat, fruits, and vegetables. Then we also have the lesson activities, which number one says introduction to food classes. Is to give us a time frame of 10 minutes to discuss that. When we have the discussion, we start.
Please, may I interject?
Okay.
Is that the output from your prompt, or what is that,
Yes.
please? I may
Yes.
get it clearly.
I'm reading the output from the prompt.
What is your
Is the out
prompt, please? Is the prompt I'm
okay.
actually interested in.
Okay. Hold on. Let me give it. My prompt was sorry, hold on. Okay, my prompt was to create a lesson plan for year three
Wait,
to ages from seven to
create a
eight
lesson plan
for year
for
three for year
for
three
just
students.
three.
No, not
Uh-huh.
Not
GSS
just
three, year three, like
year
basic three
three.
or primary three, something like that. Primary
Okay,
three or basic three.
year three
Yes,
students. Uh-huh.
yes. This is the ages 7 to 8. That's the
Uh-huh.
age. On the topic of classes of food under the subject on basic science, and the lesson will also cover the types of food, the importance and how they contribute to our health. Then I put them where we'll have three class activities and two assignments. So that was my prompt.
Someone's hand is
I think you have
raised.
create a lesson plan, okay, for year 3 student ages 7 to 8 on
7
the
to
topic
8.
of class of
Yes.
food under
Yes.
the class of food under the subject basic science,
Basic science, yes.
right?
Where we'll be having 3 class, yes, where we're
And
having 3 class activities, 3 class activities and 2
okay,
assignments.
when we have
3 class activities and 2 assignments.
3 class activities
And 2
and 2
assignments.
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 Okay, that's good.
Someone's hand is raised.
That is your point.
Yes.
Someone's hand is raised.
Yes, that.
Amazing evening, please. I wanted to read out my prompt also.
Who is that, please?
Frederick Victory.
Yes, ma'am. Can I go
Please.
ahead?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I wanted to read out my prompt also, based on the topic and subject we picked.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so my prompt was create an interactive 45 minutes science lesson plan based on design thinking process for learners grade 3, ages 7 to 9. Now, the topic should be food and nutrition, under food and nutrition, classes of food. Now, the lesson should include at least 3 engaging activities for each stage, time allocations, materials needed, collaboration, creativity, and clear learning objectives aligned with 21st century skills. So the format should be an easy to follow structure and include 2 interactive assessments. So that was the prompt that I typed in my chat GPT.
Please, can you place that prompt in the chat board, on the chat board, please? I mean chat box.
Okay, please.
Is it convenient to do that right away, please?
Yes, please. Let me just copy and paste.
Okay. Can I read my own prompts?
Okay, while you are doing that, yes, please you read it and paste it in the box so that it will make the work so faster, please. So that we are not going to just paste it so I can copy the prompt directly from there. I don't want to miss anything from your prompt.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Pasting it. Yes, I'm pasting it right away on the chat box.
Okay. 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 Okay, that's fine. So the first prompt, create a lesson plan for year 3 students, ages 7 to 8 on the topic of class of food under the subject basic science. Fine. Now, let's see the output of this. Who can tell us what is missing here? From this prompt, what is missing from this prompt? Maybe from the output, it is going to guide you. This is the output now. Lesson plan, the subject is there, the year, the duration, okay? You have the lesson objective. Who can tell us what is actually missing from this prompt that is not catered for, that ChatGPT just pick anything to represent it? Mr. Collins, can you please help out? What do you think is missing from this prompt?
Okay, I think the date is missing and the
ChatGPT
the
decided
date is
to
missing.
use
The date and the teacher's name. Can you hear me?
Look at the prompt.
Yes.
Okay.
let's be fast. What do you think is missing from the prompt? Or you may want to refine that you think it might not suit your need based on your school. Just look at this heading now. Maybe it can quickly guide you.
The date is missing. The date. The date. The
You
name
can
of the
actually insert
teacher.
your date, but there's something, you know, the ChatGPT did not insert date, but there's one thing that is missing that ChatGPT included, but it was not specified in your prompt.
Yes, that's the teacher's name.
No,
Correct.
nothing was put there. I mean, from those items, from those lists heading that ChatGPT inserted, can you tell us what was missing from your prompt that was
Someone's
actually
hand is
inserted?
raised.
Okay. The
Someone's
I think the
assignment.
duration.
The assignment.
It's the
Can
duration.
somebody help so that we can save time? Huh?
Duration. It says 45 minutes, so it's the duration.
Exactly is duration. Every school doesn't use the same timing. Okay, 45 minutes was gotten from the last prompt I used. That is why ChatGPT used 45 minutes. Like I said earlier, it has memory. It can store, can save information. So if you now look at your lesson plan, this is 25. We have 5 minutes starter, 25 minutes to deliver your lesson. That's 30. We have another 5 minutes, 35, plus 10 minutes, making 45 minutes. Okay? This assessment, even when you look at the assessment, another assessment is 5 minutes. Am I doing it correctly? This is 5 plus 10, that's 15, plus 25. So that's 15, yes, 20, that's 45 minutes, yes. It's 45 minutes. Okay, so you can specify if it's going to be 1 hour duration, 50-minute duration, so that it can fine-tune your lesson plan accordingly. Is that clear?
It's clear. It's clear, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
some
fine.
people raised up their
Now let me
hands
look at
earlier.
the
Some
other
people raised up their
prompts.
hands.
Please, if you can mute your and now from create an interactive. Okay, that's fine. This is another prompt here. Create an interactive 45-minute science lesson plan based on the design thinking process of learners. Grade 3, age 7 to. The theme should be food and nutrition. Classes of food. The lessons should include 3 engaging activities for each stage. Time allocation, material needed, opportunity for collaboration and creativity, and clear 21st century skill. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love this prompt. Now let's generate it and see the results. This time around is team, not topic. We have been topic, not team. Food and nutrition. The objective of lesson is well stated, aligned with 21st century skill. So by the end of it, can you see everything is well stated, including the instructional materials, the structure of the lesson. Okay, look at the starter. Fantastic. In 2 minutes, quick chat. Ask pupils what. You see, to be honest, if you look at this type of thing area is generating for us, is a challenge for we educators to see how we used to prepare our lesson plan. Of course, we have been doing it in a wonderful way, but with this now we can see this. And it's going to guide you. So by following this lesson plan, you will be able to deliver your lesson effectively. Is that clear? So let me go to the chart. Look at even stage 1 prototype. Wonderful. I love this. Now, if this assessment is too much, you can say reduce by 30%. Okay, let's see. It's going to reduce it because sometimes lesson plan may be more than 3 pages, and some schools probably they will just say we will need it maximum of 2 pages. So you can redefine and say reduce by 30%. So it's going to reduce it, okay, by 30%, and it's still going to include most of the important aspects. Okay. You see now, it has been reduced. Fantastic. I think you are getting it now. Can you see? So these are the little clauses you can be putting. Reduce by 30%, write more by 70%. You know, these are all the things you can use to fine-tune your, to redefine your prompts. Is that clear? Now from Mr. Jonah, we have create a business plan. Create a business plan for a business organization of 30 staff for a UN grant on skill acquisition and poverty reduction. Write a business plan for a business organization. A business organization. Business organization is wide. But notwithstanding, let's see what it's going to generate. Okay? Skill acquisition and poverty reduction. But let's see what it's going to generate and see if you can refine it. Okay, fine. Executive summary is there. The name, project title, empowerment skills, the region, duration of proposal, 24 months, staff, target beneficiary, unemployed youth, women, and vulnerable household in low-income community, grants. You see? Your vision. Ordinarily, can you see these are the things that ChatGPT has really reduced our work. See, there are some things ordinary that we are not going to think about. We are not going to talk of it, and it has. So we cannot improve. We can copy this. Just like I've said, 80% of the work has been done. There are a lot of things you can choose. Sometimes you can copy everything onto my adjust it. Let me give you a good example of this. Let us say you copy everything you have here. Okay. Everything. Okay. You can copy this into Microsoft Word. Make adjustment on it. Let me share the screen because so that you can see what exactly I'm doing. Windows, Microsoft Word. Can you see my screen now, please?
No.
Okay. Can you please confirm you can see the screen?
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, now you can have this executive summary here. You can come and type whatever you want to do. There are a lot of adjustments you want to do, anything whatsoever. After the modification, addition, subtraction, what you don't want, it's possible for you to make mistake, typographical error, grammatical error. You can delete. Then you can now copy everything back into ChatGPT and say rewrite. Okay, correct mistakes. After you have done that, then it's going to now redesign. So all the things that you don't need, it will remove them. Okay? So that's the way to go. So don't let it, you can add your own English, your own way things. There are a lot of things you can modify. Like I said, it's not 100% correct. But then you can say, okay, no, I want this, I want that, I don't want this product. There's so many things that is going to suggest that you don't need. Okay, so you have to adjust it to tailor to your own desire. Then you take it back to ChatGPT to correct for you. You can just say rewrite, then whatever you put it in code, it's going to rewrite it for you. Is that clear? So let me go back to the charts, and we have another Oh, Ayababi can still not see my screen. Please, can you see my screen now? Can everybody see the screen, please? Ayababi said that she cannot see the screen. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to go to DeepSeek now. Okay, which is another version of AI. We are not going to use the part of the prompts, some of the prompts that we have used on ChatGPT, so that we are going to compare those what do you call it, the outputs. Now let's go to create a business plan. Or let me go to the first prompts on education, on the lesson plan. Okay. Copy. This is the same thing. DeepSeek. Okay. DeepSeek, deepseek.com. You log in the same way. The difference is that the data you supply is going to China, while ChatGPT is going to US, because DeepSeek is from China. So let's put the prompt and press enter. It's thinking. If you like, you can say, when you click on deep, that means that the way it arrives at a particular answer is going to tell you the way it thinks and everything. You are going to see it as part of your output. You can see that interactive science lesson plan, exploring classes of food using design thinking. Okay, you go back to our ChatGPT, just start with lesson plan directly without any, see, all we have is just lesson plan. Okay, lesson plan, objective align with 21st century, go back. So some of, they are similar, but of course, the outputs may not necessarily be the same. So if you use the two, you'll later find out that, okay, fine, I will probably prefer DeepSeek. Why I personally use DeepSeek is because of the license. When you get to a time, because of the license, you have to pay for premium. DeepSeek is still free. There's no pay version now. For ChatGPT, when you get to a time, there's a limit it can support in a day. Okay, of course, you may not get the good result any longer. So that's why sometimes I try to compare and contrast. But definitely DeepSeek is very good when you are doing a solution. You want to write a program, a specific problem. Like industrial problem, you want to talk about medicine, solve a problem, all this kind of thing. Is going to definitely do it. Okay. And for those of us who work in the offices, for example, you want to give a query to your staff. How do you write a letter? Quickly, you can write somebody who wants to respond to a query. When you are going to be thinking, oh, I'm going to write a query. There's a way you are going to write. To be honest, there's a way you are going to write your letter. Let me share experience with my brother. When my brother got to UK and he wanted to claim his insurance, then he has started using ChatGPT. The content of the letter, to be honest, the insurance company did not have choice than to pay him the money. The tone, I copied this, I made this, my problem is I cannot concentrate in my work. It's so solid the way he prompted it. When I read that, the email, in fact, they were apologizing because they don't even know who is writing. But when you are writing something that, you are just paraphrasing, you are not actually eating the hair. People will not, just like the last presenter, the facilitator said yesterday that she applied for a job and she got the job. There's no way you are not going to get a job when you use AI very well. Okay? So these are the type of things we have to be conscious of when we are using AI. It's going to let us have edge. So a lot of you can use it. So let me quickly put some of the prompts I have that I prepared, just like I've said. I'm going to, this is on the query. Look at these prompts for somebody who want to answer a query in the office. Story is good for ChatGPT. Okay, right? I want to answer my query. Query that I was late. Please answer. No. Look at this. I had a problem with my car on my way to the office. but to no avail. As a result, I arrived at the office late, and I was issued a query. I'm required to respond to the query within 24 hours. I would like you to write a defensive reply, taking into consideration that I'm not usually late to any official assignment. That way. And see, so it's going to help you to write a defensive query. And it's going to, step by step, so that at least it's going to be well presented. Okay? Now, aside from the fact that you can type with your ChatGPT, you can actually communicate using voice with your ChatGPT. Okay? You can communicate using voice. How many people normally communicate with ChatGPT, or you are communicating with ChatGPT with voice? Anybody that have communicated instead of typing, you are communicating with ChatGPT using voice?
Someone's hand is raised. I think Avi or something.
I think.
Raise it.
Anybody?
Please unmute. You can unmute and speak if you have communicated
Just
with
unmute
voice.
yourself if you want to.
Yes, good evening. I do.
Okay, you do. That's fine. So do you do that on your mobile device, or you do it on desktop?
On my mobile device.
On your mobile device, that's fantastic. And how was the experience?
Typing, but sometimes after doing a voice note and it types out what I just I will just go through it to ensure the prompt is right before I send it, because when you do a voice note, as in you communicate with it, it will type it out for you to see. Then for me, I just read it again just in case I need to add or remove something before I send it.
Okay. Okay. Does it find it difficult to interpret your voice, convert it to text?
Not at all. As long as you pronounce the words rightly.
Hello? Are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Not at all. I said just pronounce your word rightly, like for it to type it out.
Okay, that's fantastic. So what I'm trying to say in essence, for those of you that sometimes we may not find it very easy for us to type. While you're on the go, you have a challenge, you want ChatGPT to assist you. Okay? Why not? Go to your download your app on your phone, ChatGPT from Play Store or Apple Store, depending on the device you are going to use. There's an icon for speaker, to communicate. It's just beside your Google Gboard. You click on it, it's going to communicate with you. Most of the time, since you have logged in, it will be personalized. It's going to even call your name. What can I do for you today? You can interact with it. You can make it your companion. And of course, it's going to definitely do the work you ask it to do. There's, you see, if you want to continue, if you have to continue, the time is not going to be enough for us. There are so many tools I have in mind that I'm going to show. But of course, time is not within our side. Hello.
Sounds like you're discussing some plans or tools you want to share. If you're creating a WhatsApp post to inform or invite someone, you might want to keep it.
No. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. That's not what I'm asking you. Please, I have a little challenge and I want you to assist me with this night, please. Can you do that for me?
Of course, I'm here to help. Please tell me more about the challenge you're facing, and I'll do my best to assist you.
Yes, I noticed recently that my car has a problem. You know, even when I put water inside my radiator and it's keep going down. I don't know what the problem is. And my car is under Toyota, under Accord 2010 model. What could be the problem, please?
It sounds like your car might have a cooling common area. Any cracks or leaks. 2. Hoses. Check the hoses connected to the radiator and engine for any signs of leakage or wear. 3. Water pump. A faulty water pump can cause coolant leaks. 4. Engine block. Sometimes a leak can come from the engine block itself.
Okay,
5.
thank you.
The leak is inside.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yes. This is the type of conversation we are talking about, okay? So just click on it. I use it a lot. If I get to mechanic and they are doing trial and error on my car, I just go to some side, I just look at it and say, no. Please don't go to that place. That's not the problem. Okay? So it makes life easier for us. There are so many things you can talk authoritatively anywhere you go. So use it when you are supposed to use it. Don't let it use you. Use it. It's there for us. It's a tool that is going to assist us to do our daily, so that we can concentrate on any other thing that matters. Okay, when it comes to that, when it comes to the use of AI. Okay, so you can also use ChatGPT to even know. I want to know the list of all the AI tools that is available. ChatGPT will tell you. Just think of anything. It's going to tell you. You want to create image. I want to create image of myself moving towards a narrow path, holding a camera. No, just give the prompt. Just think of it. It's going to give it to you. Okay. And of course, we all know that we have we have different tools that you can use. Most of them these days, you have to pay for premium version when you have to use it extensively. I've used the premium version of ChatGPT before. It is wonderful. The result I get on premium version is far better than what I get on free version. Okay. Okay. So I think the only thing we have
I think your network is, you have a challenge with it.
I think we have
Mr. Jimmy, your network, you're breaking, please. We can't hear you. You're breaking. Your network is bad. I think we're losing you. We can't hear you. Yes, we can hear you. We lost you for some minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry for that. I think there's a network issue here. I said the time is not at our side any longer, so let's just round up and okay. Can you hear me loud and clear now, please? Can you confirm, please, Ms. Antonia?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So, as you all know, we have talked about AI make life easier for us. So, we are still going to have a group. Of course, Ms. Antonia is going to talk a lot about groups so that from there we can assist our trainee. If they have any challenge, they can bring up their question and we'll be glad to answer the question. So these are the tools that we have. We have a lot of tools. I don't know if you can you confirm if you can see my screen, please? Can you see my screen? Sorry, it seems I'm having network issue. Okay. Hello? Network?
I can hear you.
Please, can you show us the screen again?
Okay, so we are rounding up now.
Okay, please. I think at this junction, I'm going to just round up. Yeah, I'm having network challenge. So these are the tools to explore after the training. Just try as much as possible. You can have ChatGPT to list some of other AI tools for you. Okay. So, and we're good to go. So if there's any assistance, Ms. Antonia is going to tell you other things that we are going to move into our group. And any question that you may want to ask, then. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much. Please let's show our facilitator, Mr. Ejumi, let's show him some love. Please show him some love. If you have gained, before we go, Mr. Ejumi, please, can you share the link of the WhatsApp group? Please share the link of the WhatsApp group. We have a community that we are building, and this community is in our WhatsApp group from all our training sessions. We have that community to keep the engagement, keep the conversation going. All right, so the link will be shared on the platform in the chat box. So all you need to do is click on that link and join our community. In that place, in that group, we share training ideas, we keep the training going, and as we are all aware, we still have a lot more to learn on AI. So we'll continue this conversation in the group, and any other information, you will be the first. Any information on Ontario Academy training, events, initiatives, whatever it is that we are embarking on, you will be the first. And of course, there are some freebies that also go on in that community. You might be the next person to facilitate any of our trainings. So let's click on that link and join our community as soon as it is posted on the chat box. Now, before we go, can you just quickly put in the chat box one thing that you have gained tonight? Also, we want you to share your email addresses. We would like to get back to you. We're going to be sending our feedback form to know how well we did tonight in the last 2 days, how well we did, what went well, what didn't go well. areas you feel we need to improve. And
we have the email addresses already.
I'm not sure everybody has the email address. So if your email address is not captured, kindly put your email address in the chat box. And let's have the link to the WhatsApp group posted in the chat box. We want to say thank you very much for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for your input. Thank you for, trusting us and staying true till this very moment. Please, in the chat box, before we go, what is that one thing? What is that one thing? The link, please. People are asking for the link. Voice prompt is unique and faster. Oh, let's have the link. Let's have the link, the WhatsApp link. Let's have it to join the community. All right, we can see some email addresses, Yes. Yes, there is going to be a replay. The replay of the training will be shared, will be sent to us. But we also need your feedback. We're going to send you a feedback form for everyone in this call tonight. So thank you very much. We are grateful. We appreciate you. Thank you for your time. We appreciate you for your time. Okay, your prompt plays a key role when working with AI tool. A prompt plays a key role. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you. Any other person sharing anything in the chat box? Heard of chat? Okay, someone said, I'm hearing of chat DeepSeek for the first time. Oh, wow. That's amazing. So we're going to share the replay. We're going to share the replay to everyone on the call. Thank you very much. That's the link to join the group. Thank you all very much. Click on the link and it's going to take you straight to our community. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Click on the link and join our community. Thank you very much for staying true. We want to see you on the other side, and for every other information about Antorial Academy, you will get firsthand. Thank you very much. Please click on the link and join the community. We'll see you there, and more communication, more information about all that we do and all that we are about. Thank you and good night. Bye-bye. You can unmute and say bye-bye. Good night, everyone.
Good
night.
Good night.
See you. Good night. Please click on the link and join the community. Bye. Thank you. 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 Thank you all. Much love. Much love. Much love. Much love. Mary, thank you. Jonah, thank you. Much love. Have a good night.